Greetings, one all. Another Stargods vlog. High five, booyah to ya. Uh, Before I begin, I was just I was walking to the store and then I took a back alley as a shortcut, and all of a sudden, walking behind me are these two guys. They're mime artists. They didn't seem to be too interested in me because they kept walking along, going like this, right? But lo and behold, one of them grabbed my shoulder and swung me around, and he's doing this to me. He had a gun. He had a mime gun on me, and so I got, in the spirit of defense, I got angry and I pulled out my mime gun, and it was a Mexican standoff. So, anyways, I pulled the trigger, and he went down. But it was so dramatic when he's going down. He's got, and then he's going. Hey, it was amazing. Oh, if you believe that, it was funny. I was seeing in the news where Pat Robertson says that Trump will be elected, just like Pat Robertson said God told him he was going to become president. Pat Robertson himself ran, and God told him he was going to be president. And well, what happened? It just goes away, just disappears, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Gone. It's gone now. It's gone down the fire hole. It doesn't taste like vodka anymore. And so he cheers everybody up. Oh yeah, the Christians are gonna have Donald Trump. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. And then he goes on to say, yeah, but the next following day, there's an asteroid that's going to hit the Earth and kill everybody. Yay, Trump won. Absolutely nuts. But we got Joe Biden in America. Joe Biden, wow! Did you hear that powerful speech? This is real McCoy. This is real life. You can find it on the internet. But he goes on about how he's got hairy legs. Praise the Lord, he's got hairy legs. And he also goes on to say that he's learned how to deal with roaches, and he loves little kids jumping on his lap. Wow, good thing we learned that about him. Just look it up. Joe Biden hairy legs. He felt it very important to reveal that about himself, and that the kids used to rub his legs down. How far high did they go? And they rubbed all the hair down. It was so funny. The kids loved it because he'd get out of the pool and they would dry, and all the hair would come up again. And oh my God. So, anyways, I've talked about in the past, and recently, hybrids, human alien hybrids. I've talked about I've talked about the fillers. I've talked about the NPCs. But I got a word now that I came up with. I'm going to start using it, but I'm doing this video so that when I use it, then you'll understand. Oh, by the way, I wanted to mention my UGEtube account. I know I can't upload anything. Error, and there's no support anywhere. I can't find any support email or anything. So I lumped them all together now. I call them the hollow people. They're hybrids. They're parasites. They're NPCs. They're fillers. So the hollow people is what I'm going to refer to them as, because they are hollow. They have no personality. They're hollow. They don't really have opinions or personality or anything, but they'll argue everything. You know, if no matter what you say, they'll go, no, no. They like to argue it, and they come up with these extraordinarily stupid explanations. Uh, you say, oh yeah, did you see that? A UFO landed in New York, right in the intersection there. It was all over the papers. It's fake news. They just like to they just fling you off like you don't know a thing about anything. You're just a annoying little fly. And they'll come up with the stupidest explanations. These are the hollow people because they got hollow heads. They don't know what to say. Oh no, there was thousands of camera people there with their phones. There was reporters and journalists, and the police were there. Oh no, it's just a mass hallucination. They think they know it all, and it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic and desperate. They just they hang on by their claws. No, it was all an illusion. It was all fake news. Oh really? Where's the evidence for the fake news? I must have missed that. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And then on a personal level, the best thing to do is ask them about what's your favorite music. Well, I don't know. I don't have a music. I listen to it when the radio's on, but I don't really listen to music. What's your favorite band? I don't really have a favorite band. I listen to music, but on the radio in the morning, that's all. They're just hollow, empty shells. And then if you ask them, what's your favorite book? Oh, I don't read. Well, what's your favorite movie? Oh, I don't know. I don't see that many movies. And if they do, it's like probably their favorite movie is a Marvel comic movie or something like that. They're just stupid, dumb, stupid. They're the original idiots that have taken over the world. And they always think they know everything. Oh no, oh no, that's fake news. Really? Prove it. You know? Yeah, that's when they get thrown off base, is when they're asked to prove what they say, because they can't prove a thing that they say. They're always just argumentative. They just like being argumentative. Oh wow, did you hear the Beatles? There's a secret film of a reunion they had. No, I doubt it. They just shut you off instantly. They just disconnect from you. Like, go bother somebody else. And they don't listen. They don't really care about you. Like you go, oh yeah, man. Yesterday I had the meanest migraine headache. Most people would have empathy. They would go, oh, you poor guy. Oh man. And it lasted all day. Now you get a hollow person, and they just go, oh, too bad. Real cold tone, eh? Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I've got to get to the store. I ran out of bagels. You know, they just have no interest in you at all. And the conversations are always one-sided. It's them. Listen to them. And they always interrupt. And when you're talking, they're not listening. They just want you to shut up. They're waiting for the moment for you to shut your friggin' mouth so that they can just go on and on about nothing. And they love to complain about things. If they won the lottery, they would complain about it. They'd whine and complain about it. They just have to have things to whine and complain. That's all they do. They're very... So the hollow people are not, they're not human. They're not, you don't ever think they're human. Just because they look human. I mean, come on, wake up. Smell the coffee. Anyways, these are the human hybrids. Reptilians are like that. You can get a few really smart reptilians, but it's a different kind of, it's like a memory intelligence. It's not a creative intelligence. Art, they don't jive with art, and they'll play instruments, but what they're doing is they play instruments, they copy procedures and scales and things, but they don't have any creativity in them to like Clinton. Mr. Clinton to you. He plays saxophone, but he can never create a song or develop a song or really get into it. And also, these people, they're reptilians basically. They're reptilian hybrids. Uh, they don't die. They don't die. There could be a massive pileup cars in an accident. They can be very seriously injured, but they'll walk away like nothing happened. They won't see a doctor, and the next day they're okay. They're fine. Uh, you can they can suffer from really serious injuries that would kill us off almost instantly. But then they walk away like nothing happened. They don't need stitches or anything. I've seen this personally with my own eyes. And I've had friends tell me, virtual friends that have told me, that all these stories are just like, there's this one, the guy was, I think he was, anyways, military. Anyways, one of the commanding officer, which was a woman, went up this hill in a Jeep to commit suicide. She slit her throat, drained of blood, and by the time they got up there and found her, she was alive. She was fine. In fact, she was talking. They can. Well, I don't want to get in too much detail, but Batman, get down. And they will never, they're not interested in you. They'll say, "Oh, hi, how is it doing?" And you go, "Oh man, yesterday I was so sick. I think I might have COVID or something. Oh, too bad. Oh, I gotta go. The liquor store is about to close. Well, see you later." Or they'll go, "Hey Joe, haven't seen you in a long time. Wait up." They just drop you like this, see? And when you speak to them on a real emotional human level, it's like talking to a computer. It's like talking to Data from Star Trek. It's just, "Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I feel your pain. Bye now." And they just cut you off. And if you get, it's just, you want to get to know these. Look up speaking to artificial intelligence. There's sites you can go to with artificial intelligence, and you can have a dialogue with basically a robot. They can't answer things like, "What is your most favorite color?" Because that invokes the human side of us that they don't have. They're not very imaginative. They're pretty much literalists. They take everything right to the letter. They're just literalists. They can't invoke imaginations and all this or stories or anything. Like Blade Runner. Remember the robot that was being questioned? The guy had to. The expert was asking him questions to find out if he actually was a robot or if he was human, and he answered. So he starts with the question. It's a questionnaire, and how they answered it. The questions dictates whether they are robots or synthetics or whatever, right? So he sits the guy down, and then the interviewer goes, "Now imagine you're walking through a desert. Desert? What desert? What desert?" They're literalists, eh? They can't expand. Uh, then the interviewer says, "Well, then you're walking along. Just settle down. We're walking along, and you find a tortoise on its back. What do you do?" "Tortoise? Why is a tortoise there?" "What do you mean? What would I do?" Blah, blah, blah. They freak out, and in the movie, the guy freaks out, pulls a gun on the interviewer, eh? Because he can't answer the question. He doesn't know what to do. He's backed in a corner. And this is what you'll find when you ask them things like, "What is your favorite color?" Sometimes they'll give you an answer, but it's challenging. Those kind of questions are challenging. "What's your favorite memory? Who's your favorite movie star?" And just like I said before, "What's your favorite band? what's your favorite book? They don't know. They don't know. I remember one lady on, she had a YouTube account and she had all these books. It was so funny. She tried to prove to people that she reads books and she's really up on it. And she's got a copy of 1984 and all this, and real narcissist type. She showed, and you know who I'm talking about, don't you? And she showed the bookcase, and all the books were in pristine condition. You know how books, when you read them, they get the lines down the back and everything? No, pristine. It looked like she just opened a box of books she ordered and stuffed them all up there. It was just so funny. But because they're blank. They're blank. They don't know anything. They don't. They I don't know. It's like black and white. They are the black and white, and we are the color, and they don't understand color. Uh, they 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 got the lyrics, but they don't have the music. I mean, they're a missing element, and these are the hollow people. This is what I now I've described. That's how I'm going to describe them from now on, as hollow people, because they don't. They're empty shells. They don't know anything. They're kind of, most of them are stupid, and they'll be the ones inclined to wear a mask. So every person that wears a mask, there's a possibility they're a hollow person. Anyways, they don't have any favorites, and they don't have passion at all. They're very flatline. So, that's their answer for everything. So, or no, no, and then they come up with explanations as to why you're wrong, why a UFO didn't land in New York City, because it's fake news, it's Russian collusion and all that. They're doing that with Biden now, eh? Hunter Biden. Yeah. Joe Biden's had the talk with his kid, eh? Okay. Don't worry about it. I'm connected. I have hairy legs. You want to see? No. Don't do that party crash thing again. They talked, and then Biden goes, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all your pedophile pictures and everything. Don't worry about it. In 2 weeks, I'll be president, and you'll be protected. And I am a magician." Biden conspiracy? My son's Biden conspiracy? Gone. Yeah, the second he gets into office, the media will shut it down and blah, 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 blah. But there's people now saying, oh, the Russians, they created that fake evidence, and they put it in the computer. And it's all the rest. This is how hollow people think, eh? Because they just... You can hear them communicating at night under a full moon. It's idiots. So that's how they explain. Yeah, I mean, the computer is smoking gun evidence, but no. But what about this? What about that? No, it's all fake. Russians did it. They're stupid. They come up with the stupidest explanations, and they get desperate. They grab on with their nails trying to come up with an explanation as to why you're wrong and you're a liar and all this. You don't know what you're talking about. You're stupid. Like, they're not stupid. Oh yeah, but they're very low on the preference folder in their heads. They don't really have a preference for anything. They're just like, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah. Oh my God, I got let off early from work. Why is that? John F. Kennedy's been assassinated. No. They just fight you on every single corner, and it's making me angry, and I'm turning into an Italian. It's nuts. So Let them smoke their own uh, ego or whatever. I don't care. They're always so argumentative. Nope, nope, nope. Well, look, there's a UFO right over there on the guy's grass. No, no, no. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You're just making it up. Like take a look for yourself because they don't want to look because they can't comprehend things. They can't comprehend a thing. They are a blank sheet of paper. We are the color in the abstract art. We are the ones that have life. They don't. They're not alive. They're a functioning AI. They don't have the higher spirit. They don't have a spirit. Adam was on the ground flopping like a fish, according to the early original Christians, until he received the spirit. And then he became functional and he started, hey, how's it going? Otherwise he was just dead, floppy fish. I don't know, but people don't get it. And the YouTube attracts all kinds of hollow people and viewers. If you go out, if I went out and got my sister Lola, and she'd make peanut butter sandwiches in slow motion, I'd get so many hits from all these hollow people, but I don't care. I want to talk about my journey, where I'm going, and if people can relate, that's fine. I'm not a guru, I'm not a teacher, I'm not an entertainer, I'm nothing. I'm just a man that's going through life, learning things, and sharing with other people. My journey is an open journey. It's not a closed journey. So therefore, some people may relate to it or not. But then there are people, I wish he'd make a peanut butter sandwich with jam, lots of jam. Like idiots. Just like I've said a number of times that there's this girl, I forget what her name is. Japanese girl, look it up, Japanese girl that stares. And that's what she does the whole video. She used to have hundreds of videos with 6 million hits, 8 million, 12 million hits, but they're gone. Look at PewDiePie. The guy is not funny. The guy's a nut. Anyway, she used to have all those videos are gone. Now she's not so popular anymore because I think she oversaturated YouTube. She just stares. And then she goes, sayonara. Oh, you get a rush, you get a real rush. I don't know if it's sayonara or whatever. She says something, and that's the end of the video. Well, it's so uplifting. It gets you on the road again, it's just absolute stupidity. And then they got like the two girls I always mention. They're about, I don't know, 17 years old girls. They're at a birthday party. Yeah, helium balloon. Hey, how are you? And everybody's, wow, they're so beautiful. They're just this wonderful girls. Anyway, they get millions of hits, just millions of hits. But it shows you the situation of the world, what the world considers real talent, and I can't believe some of the crap on YouTube. All the channels, all this YouTube. Some guy breaks a plate on his head. Oh, wow! #1 trending. Whoa! 16 million hits. Hit me, baby, one more time. And then there's idiot Logan Paul is an idiot. He's got mental problems, that guy. And yet, PewDiePie's got over 12 million subscribers or something. Anyways, that's what people want to hear. They don't want to listen to me. That's why I'm the lowest rated YouTube channel online. That's why I'm the lowest of the low. I don't get, people, they don't want this kind of real talk. It scares them because these are the hollow people. Oh, they get scared when you talk about real things. They just, and Anyways, if you want to see, yeah, and half of them I've seen them. They're just like in the movie. Oh, what's that movie called? Anyways, there's a movie I can't remember. It's a funny name. So the people in it, they're just like until you talk to them. When you talk to them, especially when you use your name, their name, they activate. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I was saying, I've seen people like this in my life. I've seen people. I was with Scientology there for a while because I liked this girl that was there. She was a cute. She was a peach, and so I got involved into that. And her boss was a guy I just call him Dan. And Dan was always has the plan. Dan wants me to fork out money for all their little Scientology sessions. You know, it's an emotional, thing. And so he's going on and on and on. He says, "Do you have a house? Do you have a car?" And he's chewing his gum. Eh? Do you have something you can sell? And then very very what do you call extends. Look that up. Yeah, look that up. Anyways, existence. Yeah, existence. I told you it was a weird name. So, anyways, Dan, he sits there, whack, 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 whack. Very extrovert, very outgoing, very dynamic. And so he left and went to his office, and I thought of something. Oh, I forgot to ask something. So I go to his office, and there he is. He's got his hands on the desk, and he's like this. He was just in some kind of coma or whatever. It's just like, wow. And now I know he was a hollow person. He was a reptilian hybrid. There's a lot of reptilian hybrids. In fact, there's tons and tons and tons of the lower species of the archons. They're all archons. Archons are reptilians. The lower species is the ETs. ET, wanna go home? It's so cute. Everybody just adored ET. I saw the commercials and I just thought, wow, I wish I was there and they could film me with a baseball bat because I don't find him cute at all. He looked like a turtle. ET, ET. Oh, ET won a mask. Here you go. So that's the thing. You've got to kind of be alert when you're on this earth. And I've been alert and I've gone through changes, mass changes. All my sacred cows have been killed and barbecued. They no longer have a thing to do with them. I was heavy, heavy, heavy into Christianity, but I asked questions that are just, I asked one question, my main question about God, and I put it on video, and I thought, no, they won't allow me. No, they'll freak. It was too honest of a question. It was too in your face of a question about God because I know God can't even answer it. And people have been trying to answer this question and it's not just me. Answer this question for centuries and nobody can. But I kind of scrapped that video. It goes too far, gets under people's skin too deep. So you're probably dealing with, if you bump into a hollow person, you're probably encountering an alien hybrid, reptilian hybrid, or gray hybrid, one of the two. Okay, so you got to be careful. There are people that they're not human, and you'll find a lot of reptilian presence in Bible studies. Been there. I was a fanatic Christian at one time, but now I've discovered that most Bible studies are created by reptilians. They attend all the meetings. They tend to be churchy people, which is kind of weird, novel. So you have to stay away from these people. I don't have friends because most 99% of the people out there are hollow people. So I don't bother. Why bother? You can't build a foundation of a relationship with them. They're too into themselves, and and they complain and they whine and drama. They're drama queens. But oh, 30 minutes. Okay, I'll stop it here. I don't know. Anyways, try and spread my videos because, like, I'm tired of YouTube doing the "thou shalt not." They won't allow me to get to 8,000, and I'm getting kind of choked with that. I just want to get a big stick and poke him one in the eye. If I can get to 8,000 subscribers. But as I say, I don't know what's going on or how long this is going to last, but UGEtube, I guess they kicked me out. I don't know, I guess. So I have no idea what's going on, and I have no backup channel. I don't know how to make backup channels for YouTube. I tried, but it won't let me because I've got an account already, so it doesn't allow me to have a new account. I'm only allowed one account. But I sneaked in 2 accounts before, and I don't know how I did it. I forget how I did it. But those are for me. They're not for the public. So stay away from these like Joe Biden. I mean, his son is in serious trouble, but then you have all these people that will deny it. Oh, it's the Russians. Oh, it's the Russians. And don't follow that Q quack, okay? He is running off a John the Baptist script. There is Trump. I am not worthy to tie his shoes. He's the public relations officer. This thing stinks of psyops. The whole Q plan and all that. It's got all the earmarks of Tavistock. It's got all the earmarks of subliminal programming. It's got it's bad news. Q, stay away from Q. And Q wants you to have blind faith, like the church. Thou shalt not question. Get out of this church now. I don't know, it's a really crazy, sick, demented world. Stay away from all people. They're not worth it. They may be cute and they may be nice, and don't fall for it because they're hollow. They just ask them personal, deeper questions when you first meet them. Like, get in there and see if you can find anything. Always look for empathy. If they don't have the empathy, if they do oh, I'm late for a date, I gotta go, because you asked them questions, and they gotta get out of there real quick. They're AI intelligence. They're part of the holographic system. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Thank you very much, and I hope this helps. But again, I'm not your teacher. I'm not your guru. I'm not your priest. I'm not your pastor. I'm just me having a journey, which I share because my journey is made up of my opinions. And so I share my opinions. I just do it to see if anybody relates, or I'm kind of curious what other people are going through and stuff. That's why I'm here on the channel. And I've been here for almost 14 years now, I think. Yeah. And people are still dumb, stupid. What are you talking about? You're going to burn in hell, you bastard. And I'm sick of people. I'm just sick of people. And I don't like people around me. This is why. Because they're all part of that lobotomy system out there, And I'm tired of these thou shalt not. I got enough of that from the government in the 60s and 70s. Now you get it in religion. Thou shalt not. Who does that remind you of? You all know who I'm talking about. Come on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not. And I'm sick of it. or you will burn for eternity. Burn! You know, like, wow. And I'm supposed to believe that? You know, I'm supposed to believe all that? So, anyways, where's the button, John? I wonder if anybody knows what I'm talking about when I say, where's the button, John? Yeah, I mean, I'm always wondering, because I put out these little cryptic mumblings, and I always wonder if people actually catch on or they just think I'm a nut. You know, they think me and my son Billy's a nut. No way! Yeah, we're going to have to go again, Billy. Okay! Mount the horses! So, anyways, thank you very much, and hey.